little 13, 14-year-old gal came in, and I was working with one of the Red Cross volunteers, and she comes in and she shyly says, "Ma'am, do you have a hairbrush? I haven't been able to brush my hair in 4 days." You know how important that is? To a 13, 14-year-old girl, to have a hairbrush, it hits right here.
Okay, this is the American Legion. We're still serving America's veterans from all across the country, especially here in Colorado, trying to take care of these flood victims. We've got veterans, we got families, we got children, and that's what the American Legion stands for. We take care of our own and our communities. The Greeley Recreation Center, where they're housing some local residents, flood victims that have been evicted from their houses and lost them all. And we've come up here collecting from the American Legion across the state some household goods and some personal care items, toothpaste and soap and shampoo and just about everything we can accumulate. Looking for what these guys need, these families need. They're short supply of so many things. Now they're looking for blankets and pillowcases and maybe something for the weather, because it's going to start to cool off up here, and maybe some jackets and sweaters and sweatshirts and things like that to help the kids, especially all sizes, from the kids all the way up to the adults, because these families have just lost it all, and we're up here helping them out from all across the state.
American Legion Post 18, in the next week to 10 days, will begin to take more care of our veterans. What are their needs? We had a guy come in over at the FEMA Center the other day, and he had lost his glasses. He couldn't fill out the paperwork because he didn't have any glasses. Well, I've got his name and number. I didn't find out about it until yesterday, but I've got his name and number. I'll get in touch with him. We're going to get him to an eye doctor. We're going to get him a set of glasses so that he can see again. He lost them when he got knocked down by the floodwaters leaving the house. There's all kinds of stories like that. And for little Post 18 in Greeley, Colorado, to have that many stories, there's a whole bunch more out there, and we just need to go find those stories and take them and turn them from the disaster story to the success story, both from a human standpoint and from a American Legion Post 18 point. Turn them into a success.
And then the rains came and the sidewalks were awash in water, and the hail came down and the lightning and the thunder, and it rained and it rained and it rained. And then they come out and said, you know, you can't flush, you can't run water, can't do laundry, can't take a shower. Our local commander, Jim Hartshorn, the Post 18, American Legion, called me and said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, you can't flush the toilet or take a shower." And I said, "That's right." He said, "We're arranging for you to move into Mountain View until the situation rights itself." We slept very well. I finally could take a shower. And I shaved after a week. The people are outstanding. They bend over backwards. The wait staff down in the dining area is unbelievable. They're all young people. They're very courteous. They give you a choice of what you want. You can get half portions. And the food is outstanding, I think. Yesterday for lunch, we had some delicious baked ham, sweet potatoes. One of the Legionnaires had gone out and called one of these companies that have towels and sheets and washcloths and that, and he was distributing to veterans out in Island Grove, and that was in the paper. And I was proud to be a member of the Legion. And what they have done for my wife and I can never repay them or thank them enough. You know, I've been associated with this for 26 years. Been an officer of Post 18 since '99, but this is over the top as far as I'm concerned. It's never happened before, and hopefully it'll never happen again. But Post 18 and the American Legion have been just absolutely out of this world for my wife and I. And I can never, never express my gratitude to them and to the members of this post, and also the national and the state commanders. The American Legion is still in my heart and always will be.